Well, good morning. It is Wednesday, June 23rd. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We have tons of news to get to, including which pick the Cavaliers will get in this year's NBA lottery, a major ship setting sail once again, and how close the United States is to meeting its vaccination goal. But first, we have to check in with Holly on today's weather because we need to see how it will be shaping up after cooler temperatures in the region yesterday.
Thank you so much, Danielle. And as we look ahead to the rest of the afternoon, it's not feeling quite as cool. This morning we started off in the 40s and 50s, but we're already seeing those numbers 70 plus, which is definitely an improvement. A mix of clouds and sunshine throughout this afternoon, and we'll have a very pleasant day overall. And then as we get into tonight, still pretty comfortable for sleeping with lows in the 50s to around 60. Your Thursday is really looking just beautiful and sunny and warmer. Normal highs are in the low 80s and we'll end up in the low to middle 80 range as we head through the day tomorrow. And then getting into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, it's looking a lot warmer than we've been. Summer will return for this last weekend of June. In the meantime, it is not as cool for the rest of today. Partly sunny skies, 76 the high. And then tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. We are 85 tomorrow. Friday, we start to see a little more cloud cover again. And then we bring in these scattered shower and storm chances. A very summer-like pattern. Not a washout, but you gotta just have those backup plans for the weekend and, for that matter, into early next week. We're 80s all the way through. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Holly. And it is your last chance at $1 million. Ohio's Vax-a-million lottery will have its final announcement tonight. Registration is already closed, so if you are not already registered, well, you cannot win. The winner will be announced tonight at 7:29 right here on WKYC. One Ohioan over 18 will win the $1 million, and someone 12 to 17 will win a full ride 4-year scholarship. But when it comes to coronavirus vaccines, it looks like the U.S. might not make its July 4th mark. That date was President Biden's goal date of having 70% of adults in the U.S. with at least 1 dose of the COVID vaccine. But yesterday, the administration says it will fall a bit short. Right now, the number stands at 65%. The White House says it knows which group that it needs to target.
Where the country has more work to do is particularly with 18 to 26-year-olds. The reality is many younger Americans have felt like COVID-19 is not something that impacts them, and they've been less eager to get the shot. However, with the Delta variant now spreading across the country and infecting younger people worldwide, it's more important than ever that they get vaccinated.
CDC Director Rochelle Walensky says in the last 2 weeks, cases of the Delta variant have doubled to more than 20% of all COVID cases, but also says our vaccines do work against them. Royal Caribbean's first test cruise just returned to Port Miami. About 650 crew members and hundreds of fully vaccinated volunteers were aboard. The reason for the simulation is to observe the cruise line's new health and safety measures. More than a year after COVID-19 brought the cruise industry to a halt, Royal Caribbean has its first paid cruise scheduled for July 2nd. And turning to more local stories this morning, here are 3 things to know. First, police in Broadview Heights are investigating the city's first homicide in 42 years. They found the body of a 38-year-old in a house on Royalwood Road during a welfare check Monday. Investigators have not released the cause of death or information on any potential suspects. And today, Governor Dewine is announcing a new program aimed at recruiting more Ohioans for a career in law enforcement. The program will partner police and sheriff's departments with higher education institutions to find qualified candidates. The start of this recruitment program comes as the state has seen an increase in violence. And finally, a reminder ahead of the upcoming July 4th holiday. It is illegal to set off fireworks in Ohio. Cleveland city officials are warning residents that they are strictly enforcing the law, which means no fireworks, celebratory gunfire, or unnecessary noise. And turning to sports, last night was the NBA draft lottery drawing, and the Cavs were looking for some luck to get a good spot for next month's draft. Well, the worry for the Cavs, with only 22 wins this past season, is that they only had an 11.5% chance of landing the top pick. But some good news for the team. The Cavaliers grabbed the 3rd pick in the draft, just behind Detroit and Houston. And as a reminder, the NBA draft is set to take place on July 29th. And the Cavaliers season, well, it may be over, but forward Kevin Love will get more playing time this year. According to ESPN, Love has committed to join the USA's men's basketball squad in Tokyo next month for the delayed 2020 Summer Olympics. This will be Love's 2nd shot at going for the gold after winning in 2012 with Team USA in London. He played all 8 games and averaged the most rebounds 9 years ago. And before we go, something big is happening today. The Nautica Queen is ready to set sail. After missing its first season in 3 decades, the dining cruise ship will once again get back on the water starting today. The ship will offer regular lunch, dinner, Sunday brunch, and charter cruises now through New Year's Eve. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Thursday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great rest of your day.